since the Supreme Court let stand the Texas travesty on September 1st, we were a little preoccupied with a hurricane hitting at that moment, but I didn't realize there was another hurricane brewing in our nation's capital at that moment as well. And since then, women all across this nation have had to confront the prospect that rights that we just took for granted our entire lives, rights that my grandmother had to fight for, rights that were just starting when my mother was a young woman, rights that were always there when I became a young adult, young woman, and rights that I assume would be there for my now 30-something-year-old daughter. But all of a sudden, that sense of security we once had in our nation has been ripped apart, shredded. The security blanket no longer. And the reason I love coming to places like this is because just when you think things are the darkest before the dawn, New Yorkers stand together. We pull together, and all of you represent thousands more across this state, and that is the power of what we do here. But think about what they did. I guarantee I did not know I was pregnant with my first child at 6 weeks. I actually went on a whitewater rafting trip, it turns out, at 3 months because I didn't know I was pregnant. I mean, that is the reality of real people, okay? We don't always know. So you're denied the choice that should be yours as a woman. And something we took for granted by Texas, who thinks 6 weeks is the magic date that you should have been aware. You should know this. And that is grotesquely unfair, what they're expecting people to do. And I'm glad the Department of Justice is taking Texas to court. I had a chance to have a brief conversation on Saturday with Merrick Garland, our Attorney General. I said, we're with you, keep going, fight on. But it's not just Texas, it's Ohio, it's Mississippi, it's Alabama. All across the nation, people are waging this battle. And so, who are the warriors in this battle? Yes, it's New York women once again, to help our sisters across this country who don't have the leadership in their state to look out for their rights. And so, yes, I invite them all to move to New York. Love to have you come. But also, I want them to know that there's a symbol that they need to look at when they're trying to figure out what to do in their lives. And that symbol has been with us since 1886 in the New York Harbor. That is a strong, powerful woman with her hand up, saying, if you've been oppressed anywhere in this world, you come to our harbor. This is the safe harbor for people suffering from oppression.